Question 13. Which property of an element would be most helpful in determining its column or group on the periodic table? So we're looking for a property of an element that's most helpful in determining its group. Groups go up and down, right? We're looking for up and down, the column or group. All right, so what would be most helpful? Well, let's look back at the periodic table. And we said that these groups that go up and down are like what? What did we say? They're like families, right? Because they have properties in common. And what property do we notice that they have in common? Well, they all have the same A numbers. What does that A number signify? Well, if you remember correctly, this number tells us how many valence electrons, outermost electrons, each of these elements in that group have in their outermost shell. So that would be what groups or families have in common. So let's see if we can find valence electrons as an answer choice. Well, we can't, so we have to think further. So we're saying that groups are similar because all elements in that group share what? Share same number of valence electrons. Okay. So, but what does this mean? What are those valence electrons responsible for? That's what we need to tie in now. So, if you remember, valence electrons do what? They determine something about an element. Yeah, exactly. They determine how they react with other elements. So, there we go. Let's see if we can find that information on the answer choices. So, what does it say here? So, they don't determine the melting point, or their hardness, or their density, but how they react with others. Yes.